Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. We're going to do a super quick check-in with the energy of Jack and Lilly Sullivan. They are still missing from Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia, and we want to see what the latest energy is with these two children. So we're going to get one each to represent their energy, the energy in between, and we're going to go from there. So Lilly on the left, Jack on the right. Lilly Sullivan, can you give us one card to represent our energy? Thank you. Jack Sullivan, can we get one card for your energy? Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Love is all you need. That's what I'm hearing by the Beatles. We also have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Lilly always tells us that around her is somewhere that is dark, enclosed, kind of like a rabbit hole. And with Jack, something a little bit higher up where the birds are. Because we've gotten birds, rabbits, foxes many times. This is in reverse. This says let spirit be your guide. So the hog spirit in reverse is telling us that right now we're not searching in the right place. Maybe we're not listening to spirit. With the giraffe spirit in reverse, see the big picture. There's something bigger that we're not seeing in regards to what's going on. So I am going to get 3 of each deck for the children, and then I will get them a page each from the dictionary. So I just feel like starting with the ancestor card, so we'll start there. We have drums. Drums could be significant, and dreams and journeys. I'm just hearing shaman dreams, shaman chants, shield maiden. Something is being protected. Maybe the children's energy is being protected because they're so precious. Can I get 3 for Lilly Sullivan, please, and thank you? See beyond the current situation. So she's somewhere unseen. Sun. Donna Serafina got something about a sun shape on a metal lid. And we've picked up under the lid before. So even if it's somewhere dark and secluded, there's some sort of covering. Whether that be a metal covering or the elements covering this place. But it's hidden. Unseen. Can I get one more for Lilly Sullivan? We have the stag. Trust and thrive. This is in reverse. The leaves are significant also. And with this symbolism here, she felt out of control, like she couldn't take the lead. So a predator or someone with not so good intentions could have dominated her in some way, and now she's hidden somewhere, but she wants to shine a light. She wants to lead people to where she is, like going down the rabbit hole, kind of like the White Rabbit. I'm hearing that song by Jefferson Airplane. Is it called White Rabbit? One pill makes you larger and the other makes you small, and the ones mother gave you don't do anything at all. So Lilly is saying that their mother gave them pills, medication, or that their mother is on pills/medication. Maybe both. Can we get 3 ancestor cards for Jack Sullivan, please, and thank you? We've got the drums here for Jack, kind of like drumming all around him. There's a circular shape again. We have the Hermit, retreat and recharge. We have the Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So this is kind of like closed off magic, closed off practices. Mountain, stand your ground. Hermit, retreat and recharge. This is magic energy. The hermit knows the magic can be found within, but this is a closed off practice, sacred spirituality. This is giving a ritual in the mountains. And as strange as that seems, the energies are different from the children. So the same fate ultimately awaited them, but it was in different ways. So even though they could be both in the same place now, they were separated at some point. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let me put these down here. We have she-wolf, unleash the wild wolf within. So this really is giving me native, very spiritual, sacred energy. Let's get the true crime cards. Now we've got a little bit more space. So something about creating space, sacred space. Lilly and Jack Sullivan, currently missing. Please and thank you. Crime of passion, homicide. Can I get 3 for Lilly Sullivan? Where is Lilly Sullivan? What happened to Lilly and where is she currently? Please and thank you. Hidden. So she's hidden somewhere in plain sight, but it's easy to miss. Whoa, that fell. That was aliens. And we have landfill too. Very interesting. Background energy, cleanup. So there was some sort of cleanup regarding Lilly and she was hidden somewhere in plain sight. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. So even if she's not in a landfill, this is telling us that where she is, it's so easy to miss her because someone knows how to hide in plain sight. And this fell. We have aliens. So I feel like what happened to Lilly happened at the house and they had to take Lilly out of the house and hide her somewhere and maybe do a cleanup of whatever happened wherever it happened. For Jack Sullivan, what happened to Jack Sullivan and where is he currently? Thank you, Spirit. Wooded area for Jack Sullivan, male. So did a male bring Jack to a wooded area? The mountains, possibly? We also have travel. So I feel like where Jack currently is, it could be on a mountain around a wooden area. He was brought there by a male. But we often get alive in Jack's energy. If he was alive, I feel like it was for a purpose. But once that purpose was served, he was hidden too. Either where Lilly is or somewhere in and around. We also have a female. So I feel like a female knows, and this could have even been a couple. Who knows? And if this isn't Daniel and Malaya, this could be another couple who is somehow in the loop, in the know, in the family. Keep it in the family is what I'm hearing. Okay, and look, background energy, we've neighborhood and fire. Grandparent. So does a grandparent know? Was something burned? Evidence? Forest fires? That could be significant. But there could be creepers watching in the neighborhood. So let's get a little bit more clarity on these messages. We have holier than thou and the bullshit artist in reverse. So is someone's bullshit coming to the surface? Is it going to be exposed? Can I get 3 for Lily Sullivan? Please and thank you. Where are you currently, Lily? Please show us with the pictures. Thank you. Can I get 1 more? And can I get 3 for Jack Sullivan? Please and thank you. And we have the night owl. We also have the zombie. So, the zombie, and we have the tree, the plant, the sacred tree. Okay, I'm gonna start with lilies because this is tripping me out over here. Something about being tripped out, dosed maybe. Yeah, look at all these pills. It's just reaffirming to us the White Rabbit song. There's all kinds of pills involved. The conspiracy theorist. And sometimes with conspiracies, they lead right back to home. We also have bankrupt in reverse. Is this something about trafficking? And pills were supplied for this to happen? Maybe at home? Was this an accident or some sort of trafficking thing gone wrong? Or was someone broke because they were spending all their money on drugs? But I feel like someone kind of works in the drug trade or is kind of a runaround, a middleman, something like that. We have over here for Jack. This is an Amazon package, a door. I do feel like the children were transported in something, a trunk, a box. It could be anything really. This was by night. I feel like this could be a couple drinking. Someone could be an alcoholic. And this is Pinocchio, but in reverse. And we have picked up Pinocchio specifically for Jack's energy before. So, is he saying that Daniel is not lying? But there's another couple. It's not the couple we automatically suspect. It's not the couple closest to home, but it's still a couple close to home. Within the family, but not in the direct family that lived with them. Danny? Is someone called Danny? I'm hearing Danny Boy. That's an Irish song. The pipes are calling. The pipes. We picked up pipes very early on. I think even in the first reading in regards to children. So Danny Boy is a channeled song for Jack. And White Rabbit is the song channeled for Lily. Okay, let's get 3 angel tarots and then we're going to move on to the dictionary. Okay. Lily and Jack Sullivan. Current energy around them, please and thank you. 2 of Pentacles. This always comes the balance and the priority. The children were very playful and someone's having sleepless nights. They're worried about something, worried about getting caught, worried the money trail or the cyber trail will lead back to them. Can we get 3 for Lily's current energy, please and thank you? The Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. This literally looks like Lily, and this is an infinity sign on her top, butterflies all around. I feel like she's telling us she went on a journey and she never came home again. But the thing is, when she left home, what was her energy? The Ace of Pentacles. This could have been a money opportunity, but someone was stressed and overcome with their responsibilities. Someone wasn't watching what they should be watching. Someone was imbalanced instead of balanced. And something about Lilly and Jack were dropped because someone was focusing on the money instead of focusing on them. So this could be an accident at home regarding drugs, but I have picked up trafficking or SA energy before, especially with the money coming out. I don't know. It's just a weird energy to keep coming out for 2 children. Okay, for Jack Sullivan, Jack Sullivan's current energy, please and thank you. A celebration, prosperity. Queen of Pentacles. This is either the mother card or an older woman. I feel like this could be a woman older than Malaya. Someone who is very capable. Someone who knows what they're doing. Someone who's good with money. I'm getting like a madame or a mistress sort of energy for some reason. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So a lack of action, a lack of opportunity. I feel like there was some sort of prosperity ceremony, ritual involving Jack. His essence. Something was taken from him at his own cost, at the cost of his life. Pinocchio, Pleasure Island. I don't know. This energy over here is really tripping me out. The Ace of Swords. So someone is lying. And I feel like this is Jack with the angels now, but adjustments had to be made and there was communication. And I feel like this communication will lead back to a lot of people and something goes deeper. It's not just a small town thing or a small family thing. This runs deep. And yeah, so the sword of truth is there, but right now it's just upside down. So the truth is there, but it's upside down. Do we need to look at the bigger picture or things from a different perspective? Let me get one page for Jack Sullivan. Current energy. Dressed up to the nines. A nincompoop, a fool, nimble, quick and clever. Nihilism, a watchman. Was someone watching? Something happens nightly. Every night. Nipple, noble. Nobel prize. Interfere with horse before race by drugging or injury. Obtain money by dishonest means. So I feel like Jack could have been alive longer than Lilly, trafficked longer. There was something that he was used for picking, concern for little trivial details. So someone thought of all these details. A certain interval, a silly person. We have nitrogen acid. That could be significant. No. Maybe Jack said no. Nomad. Someone who knows how to live as a nomad. A nomad? A nomad. He could be in no man's land. That's where he could be brought. Nom de plume. An assumed name. So someone has an assumed name, but it's not necessarily their birth name, and maybe that's how they can easily get away with it. Node, they could be an enigma. Nod, nocturnal, so something at night. No claims bonus, and nobody. So they know how to go off the map. They know how to live like a nomad. Noise, so a no-fly zone, that could be significant. So yeah, I'm seeing leaves again. Stinging sensation. A drink, a small boy. It's like they needed a small boy for this prosperity sort of ritual. I don't know. I'm just picking that up very heavily. And over here, can we please No, we'll read this for Jack too. Nicotine, nickname. Someone has a nickname. We have a pound, money, a knicker. That could be significant. Nifty, covetous, miserly person. Okay, someone could be very stingy. Nighttime again, a night dress. Nightmare, nightshade. Deadly, nightshade. That could be significant. Human excrement. Niche, nice. A health service next, new. So that could be significant. A moon. Someone could worship the moon. Broom, witchcraft, blood magic, found, laid, born. Never, never. A hire purchase. Trafficking again. Next, a dealer. Someone's a dealer. Wedded. Someone could be a newlywed. Newfangled, modern, but not easy to adapt to. So someone likes to follow the old teachings, the Old Testament instead of the New Testament. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're Christian either. So, yeah, a short film with something filmed. Okay, Lily Sullivan, can we get one page for you? Lily Sullivan's current energy. Hair trigger, very sensitive trigger on gun. Someone could have been triggered, hair splitting. Someone was fussing about the little details, hairpin band. A steep road, that could be significant, a hairpiece. I feel like she loved her hair bands and her hair. She could have had kind of wild hair. She didn't like brushing her hair. Do any of us, really. We have hake. Maybe there's hake in a water source nearby. We have a halberd, battle axe, a kingfisher. Maybe where those birds are. Hail, half and half. Was pills given to them half and half? Usually. Half-baked, inadequate, half-hearted, lacking in enthusiasm, brother and sister, life, substance, reduced by half. I feel like Lily died first. Halibut, another fish. Something about foul breath, a hall, hallelujah. Hello? This could have been a greeting. So someone could have picked them up. Halloween is significant. That's Jack's birthday. So the pumpkins, they're bringing up the pumpkins again because he had a pumpkin birthday cake. Hallucination. Were they given hallucinogenic drugs or was someone taking them for some reason? A halo. They've both got halos now. Halt. Something was put to a stop. Elements. I feel like they're around all these elements. Metal. It's like the metal sun lid thing again. Have. Rope used for raising sail. Flags. Okay. Hamstrings. Ham. Hamburger. A small village. Hamlet. Maybe Hamlet could be significant. Out of one's hands. Someone felt like there was nothing they could do, so they wanted to get the children off their hands, so they wouldn't have blood on their hands. Hammerhead shark, a hammer, a hamper, obstruct, hinder, impede. Hand, a hand could be significant. Hand-picked, handmade. Someone felt like the children were a handful. Handcuffs, possession of. So someone handed over the children. There was a handover, a hand down, delivery. Handiwork, handicap. Someone could have a handicap. Handlebars, handmade. I'm thinking of The Handmaid's Tale. Handsome, handy, hang. Something was suspended. And someone is ashamed, hanging one's head in shame. Hang on. Someone could have told Lily to hang on. Someone could have even given her mouth to mouth. But something about being involved in something. Someone dealt with the situation at hand. And someone is very skilled. Okay, luggage. So they were transported like luggage, but it could have been someone they knew and would say hello to excitedly if they pulled up. I feel like they were told they're waiting for someone. Was Lily injured and that's why they were sent away? Or was Lily already passed and that's why Jack had to be sent away? It's, as much as I try to get direct answers, the energy is a bit scattered, and I do feel like they are protected. They've got halos around them and they are together on the heavenly realm. But I feel like they don't want to be too hard on their mother, because every time they implicate their mother, they always say that she was just overcome and she wasn't fully with it or aware. So I don't think they're feeling very angry or vengeful with their mother. They feel like she was just easily duped. And I do feel like this liar will be exposed though, but it mightn't be the liar that we all expect. But yet again, they could all be lying. And that's why this energy is so hidden right now, because someone wants to keep it that way for as long as possible. So thank you for being here. Please let me know down below if you have any other questions or suggestions, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you go to stay updated for all the latest readings, and I will see and connect with you all again in the next one. Until then, goodbye and God bless. Mwah.